make a light bulb, an Arnold Cinema 4D. So I'm going to, well, you know what? I might as well, I guess, make a letter, right? Just to make an example. So text spline. Tip and bulb. Let me get myself a cool font. That's good. And then I'll get myself an extrude. Take the spline, put it in the extrude. I just want this outline. And the outline was to go to the extrude. Type of NB. Not the caps. Have this. We take off that cap. Keep this back one on. And we'll go to this right here. Now we should have some thickness. So I'm just going to copy it just because. And I'll go to this one. I'll press C to make it editable. Go to my faces, right click, extrude, click and drag. That's actually what I want, but I think it's definitely going too far. Could be because of the font. That's not that important at this moment, but I don't like the way it worked. So I'll just experiment with different font later. Anyway, I'll go and I'll get myself a sphere. The sphere is pretty small, so let me go here and our scale. I'll just scale this just so the sphere is about the right size for me. Move this out. We have this here. And this will be my inner. So this will be what's being lit. I don't know, just go 26 just because. And then I'll go to R to scale, hold down control, click and drag, type in NG so I can have the wireframe show. And then I'll do press C on this, go to my faces, right click, extrude, click and drag. Actually, I should go to create caps so I can see the actual bulb. And then I'll scale this to be about 1 centimeter. So we have our light bulb inside. So we have our outer glass and our inner. So let's press 9 to see. Well, let's go to this. So that's going to be what's emitting our light, and that's going to be our glass. We can go in here and scale this down and maybe put this a little bit lower. Cool. So we have these two. Just package them up, select them both, Alt G, right, bulb, GRP for group, and then in B, take it, slide it in here, and then let's put some shaders on it. So I'll click on this, go to my Arnold surface, standard surface. It's my letter. Second letter. Hey, sorry, gotta get it right. Letter. Let's take this, put it on this extrude. No. Sorry, this one. We have all these tags right here. Don't really need them. Just select it, delete it. And also, let's just get ourselves a little backdrop. So we have this right here. And I'm gonna flip that. So we go over here. Look at it from the side. And I'm gonna make this 36. You know, I can make it even like 64. Let's do that. Let's take away these segments in the middle. So you see it's like this. And then I will see to make it editable. Go get my rectangle selection. See, this is the back of the letter. So get all my faces, select them all, and then I'll just deselect these right here. Delete, middle mouse button click. I can just rectangle select that. These, get the edge, and then just drag it up. Get this bottom part, and then we'll just drag it on. As you can see, it's dragging it at an angle. S, which is not what we want. So I'll just do Control Z, and I'll press W for world space, and I'll just drag it this way. Okay, S, T to scale, click it. And this should just give us some, oh, I'm just something the light can reflect nicely off of. So Control click, backdrop, and this will go on the backdrop. And we click and drag it on this. Cool. We'll select this right here, click on this, and we'll have it right here. Cool. So now we want to create the other material. Well, since these are regular, we could just Control click. There's nothing special to it yet. So glass, and let's do this. So I'll take the glass, put it on the outer glass, double click on this, go right here, go to glass, and then I'll click on the inner glass, go to tags, and before D tags, Arnold Meshlight, and then we'll take the whole group, kind of just put it up here. So experiment on one before we go to, you know, a lot of them, before you start duplicating. So then I'll go to my Arnold camera. Let's go to perspective camera. I don't know if the camera really matters in here. If it's Arnold camera for regular, but I guess we can test that out. I'll just name this my test camera. So remember, we're in our camera, out of our camera. When it's white, we're in it. Out, we're not in it. So then I'll just go to my Arnold tab, and I'll go to IPR window. Look at this, kind of see something going on. So we'll crank up the intensity of this light, 10. Then I'll just do this. I'll go to light visible so you can see it. And then I'll click on this. I'll go to K for Kelvin so we can get the natural kind of light. And let's keep it looking like that. And also with the IPR window, if we don't want it calculating everything, because it's going to calculate all this stuff, we can do is hold down Shift and then make this region right here. So now that the feedback is faster, because the smaller this window, the faster the feedback. In Maya, you can click on the glass and it'll go to the shader for this. A little different. I guess I can go to the bulb if I wanted to change the color a little bit. Oh no, I don't think it'd be that actually. It wouldn't be specular. It would be the transmission. Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong thing. I meant to click on the glass. Oh, it wasn't the glass. Okay, so if we wanted to give it, I guess, a little tint or something, we can do it. So now it's got like a little bit of a glow. Well, not a glow, but colored. It's a little bit of a tint. So now I'm just messing with the hues. So I'm choosing the color, and then I'm choosing how much of the color is saturated, how much of it is close to white. See what that does. I kind of like it. Now, if I hold down Shift and click outside of this region, it'll give me the render for everything. Thought that was going to work. Oh, maybe I just click off of that then. It's kind of nice. Let me see if I can get a more light bulby shape. So if I go to click on this, I thought there was something that was like kind of twisted, like a spiral. Oh. Don't remember what it is. So instead, we'll just do this. Let's go make a cylinder. And let me just click on this, these letters. Hide this for a moment. So let's click on this. Just make ourselves a little fake bulb. I'll find what I'm talking about later. So let's go to Taurus. Select this. Like I said, I'm just making a fake bulb. This. Radius. Control click. Control click. Control click. All right, so we have all these right here. I can right click, connect objects plus delete. So we have this. Inner bulb, we'll take this. Let's do a middle mouse button click and go over to this now. T to scale this thing down. I'll place it right here. And for this inner bulb, I'll just let's disable this, hide this thing. Take this, put it here. So it's the new replacement. And I'll also take this light right here, control click, and I'll just drag it over here. So it's got the same properties. So now middle mouse button click, go out here. Let's go inside and press. We'll go to our Arnold IPR window. So we have, it's okay. So it adapted to the shape. And we can see that in there. Ooh. If I click on this, let's see what we're getting. So we can kind of take down that intensity. Let me hold down shift so I can get the region. And what's nice is you can adjust the region as well. So if I took this to 25, okay, so now I can crank it up. Use this as well. We also have this exposure. I guess I can't take it as much as high as I want. 100, will it do it? If I do 50, I guess in the end, it's all about the this exposure. Okay, cool. So let's put it inside of our letter now. What is in our letter, but let's line it up. So let me get out of my camera. I'll go to this, unhide it. I'll take this, let's rotate it 90 degrees. So click shift 90. And we have our group right here. Let's press T to scale. Let's scale the whole thing down a little bit. Push it against the wall. Control click. So I'll just bring these two groups up, duplicate them, control click. Control click. I guess could have made them smaller, but we'll see what it looks like. Matter of fact, let's just go into this view. Make things a little bit easier because I can just grab this, control click, control click, control click right here. I'll scale this one down a little bit. E, control click. Control click. And I'll just put this in. And for these right here, I'll make these even smaller just so we can have a little variety. I want it to be hitting this wall. Control click. Let's just set this up. And as always, I'm doing it fast, but if you do it So I'm just selecting all the groups, control click down here. I'll just do the rest of these. Control click. Whoa, what am I doing? Oh, the backdrop. Control click. All right. Cool. All right. So we have all these. Let's get inside of our camera. I could put these in all in one big group as well, but not going to. So remember, camera setup is important because you always want to play with what you're rendering. So I have this right here. I like my camera. Give a backdrop. And also what I'll do is I'll go to Arnold Sky, and then I'll click on this. I'll click on this little arrow. Wait, not that. Click on this, go to texture, and go ahead and get myself HDRI. I don't know why I can't see it. It's there. All right, so let's just give ourselves Arnold IPR window. Yeah, like I said, I know it's there. Cool, we see it. Instead of going to active camera, let's go to camera test. Hold down shift and just select one of the letters to get a render region, which is enabled right here. I'll go into my sky dome. Actually, let's just take this and drag this down. So everything's there. I'll select all these. Alt G. Select it. Let's tone it down a bit so that it's not too high in exposure. Let's click off of our render region. Check out what we have here. What I'll also do is I'll go to my letter and I'll adjust this a little bit more. So let's say I want it to be kind of bluish, right? I think it was kind of blue. Like I said, let's make a render region. And let's make the region over this because these lights were smaller and these lights were a bit bigger. Also, I'm gonna make myself another camera. So this will be like a closer camera. Let me stop this window, get inside of here. Ooh. And then I'll just zoom in. So this is my close camera, right? So you can see I got two cameras. One's farther away, one's close. And so I'll go back in here and I'll do another IPR. And I'll just go to camera close. Well, let me take off this region. Hold down shift and make another region. And we can just make it smaller to speed up. Everything. And you can see right here the progress. So it's taking a little bit. That's why you want to use this and get yourself a nice area where you can see like the letters and the lights. And then you just test it from here. Like what I'm seeing, my letter is plastic. Let's make it metal, see what happens. This color, let's just make it white. I'll make it a little bit silvery. And then we have different types of metal we can choose from. So yeah, let's actually do make it silver. And maybe give it some more roughness.